I don't buy Preloved very often for a few reasons. Firstly, I'm not good at catching deals. I know some of you out there are fantastic on catching the right deal, the best deal, and you know how to find the right kind of seller. So kudos to you. But I'm not that good at it. And I know you can get better at it, but it's just not me. Secondly, I also feel that if I'm going to spend this kind of money already, whether it's 500, 1,000 or 2,000, I'm also very low risk. So I'm very concerned about authenticity and then, dealing with issues, which is why pre-love buyers are also slightly risk takers. I think you guys out there are risk takers. You're willing to hunt it down and then dive in and just give it a go. I'm not. I'm really low risk. I just cannot deal with it again. And also, I feel like when it comes to pre-love, I'm always concerned that even after everything, so I found the right deal, I found the right item, a lot of times it's also whether I can accept it. So this is more of me being so comfortable from buying in the store that I just feel comfortable overall. I don't have to deal with the nicks and knacks of the bag, whether it's a damaged bag here or a little nick there. I just get something that's just right and that's it. So again, low risk. Anyway, having said that, I do have some of them are pre-loved items, some are resale items. So I've got 3 right here to talk about. So let's talk about the first one. So my little old case here is actually a pre-loved item. I think barely used. And this was really hard to find back then. I love this fellow. If any of you know where I can get another one, please let me know. I think Chanel doesn't make these anymore. This is my favorite catch-all. I'm actually thinking about buying another kind of catch-all. But anyway, this is a pre-loved item. I think it was in new condition, barely used. Maybe the person that bought it didn't use it very much, but oh my goodness, I love it so much. I have everything inside. This is like Kat's MacGyver pouch. Second one that I have, and I've talked about this bag, did fair amount of reviews on it, and it's one of my best performing videos on YouTube. It's actually my toolbox. Many of you who have watched my toolbox video have either commented that you've been inspired to buy this bag, either in this size or the smaller size, but I've always been honest about this bag that it is a very heavy bag. But I do like it because it's just so not Hermes. It's really unassuming. It's a bag. It's great quality, great leather. It's so easy to open and close. Look at that. Ooh, it's like a mouth, but opening, closing is also a problem. Anyway, this is not a review. This is also pre-loved. This was in excellent condition, if I'm not mistaken. It wasn't in new or brand new unused. It was definitely used because there was some scratches on the back. Let me just see. Oh, yeah. So, there was this really long scratch at the back here when I first bought it. And it was reason why it was slightly cheaper. It's still pretty expensive. I think I bought this bag for like 7,000 Singapore dollars. Right now, it's even cheaper. Maybe you can get it for 5, but obviously much, much older. But anyway, I have used this bag so much. And that scratch that was on the bag, I don't know, from a fingernail or whatever, because this is ever color, the leather has just smoothened out itself, which is crazy. I just love this leather so much. Anyway, this bag I have used a lot and it's just resting in my cupboard. I'm not inspired to take it out. I've not been going out anyway. Now my most recent purchase is actually this Murakami Petite Noe, and this is definitely in a very used condition. There is this coloring here, and it's the bag that I've always wanted but never could find a one that was in a decent condition. And also the one that, even if it's in a decent condition, in the right price point, because they tend to sell quite high, like $3,000 or $4,000 for such an old bag. And usually it only comes with a bag because, maybe in those times, people don't keep the receipts. They use it. They just decided the print is not for them anymore. So anyway, this one I got from Japan, and I was comfortable enough to get it from Japan because I actually visited the store, and it was from Atlantis, Tokyo. This bag, I like. I think it's like kind of ticking off the finally got it, and I'm so happy that I got it. And I accepted the condition because the price point was right. It was only 1,000, I think 1,008 or 1,009 plus minus because of the foreign currency transaction and you know the exchange as well. But you know, it's one of those bags that I guess you would be, it would be hard to find a really good one in a good condition. So these three are some of the pre-loved items that I have. And if you look at them, right, all three of them, you'll notice that I have really used them. And this one obviously kind of getting used. I'm not really putting a dust speck in it. And look at how I treat this fellow. I'm just using it. I wonder whether I have less of a care to pre-loved items. Because if you compare to the ones that I got from store, they are in pristine condition. It kind of made me wonder whether at least for me, or maybe some of you, do feel that we love our pre-loved items less. This could be really controversial because I just wonder for people that have that initial like, oh my gosh, I don't want to deal with, you know, issues with bags or pre-loved, and you have that risk issue. But when you do buy it in, there is less love for them. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I'm saying that. I love them, but I feel like they're not as loved as my other bags, which is why I know some friends who buy pre-loved items, then after a while, the pre-loved items get chopped off their collection first, then the actual bag that they buy from the store. I think I'm kind of that kind of person as well. Having said that, I have chopped off several Hermes bags, but this fellow is still in my collection. I have chopped off many SLGs, but this is also still in my collection. I feel like it's definitely the one that gets top of mind when I'm gonna chop, like, I should just let this one go. Sorry, not this one, this one just got in, but like this one go or that one go. But I don't know why for me, I didn't. Maybe the price wasn't so good. I don't know. But I know that they do get, it's like an orphan into the collection. Again, please, this is just a chit chat. I am not discriminating my bags right here. And if any of you don't feel like that, please also comment in the comment section down below. We're all friends here. I'm just speaking from my perspective of how I feel about my pre-loved items. I mean, I brought them in. I still love them. But I do wonder if the love is measured, that pre-loved, they don't scratch that full itch of buying like a luxury bag. It's, oh my gosh, I could be killing myself talking about this. I feel like it's just almost compensatory before you jump at me at the price point. I'm not saying that pre-loved is cheaper. It happened to be that mine was much cheaper from my Murakami. My toolbox was, I think, maybe retail at that time. This was actually a little bit more because it was hard to get. Yeah, I'm not saying that it's cheaper. I just feel like because there is this pre-love, resale, not from the store stigma behind it, I wonder whether my love is already tainted with that the fact that I can let it go faster, let it go easier from my heart is because it's not directly from the store. There is the lack of I don't know, ownership? I don't know what it is. I cannot put my finger on it, that I always seem to carve them out from my collection. So when I talk about my collection, let's say I do a collection video, I always add this like, oh, this bag got it pre-loved. I feel like that's such a like a stigma, like a black dot on it, like not from the store. You know what I mean? Anyway, just a chit chat. I just want to hear your thoughts about pre-loved bags, how you feel about them in your collection, and what you would do in your collection if you are going to, you know, kind of declutter or concise your collection. You're trying to make your collection tighter. What happens to your pre-loved bags? And if you have a full collection of pre-loved bags, how do you feel about it? Or is that maybe just what you want to do, and maybe you are totally against buying from the store because you think that from the store is the opposite, that from the store, there's no authenticity. You have to like beg, and Hermes obviously beg, but even Chanel to some extent, that buying from Preloved is more authentic, that you're giving it a new home. Anyway, just a fun little chit chat. I love to hear about your comments about buying Preloved, especially now. Preloved market is booming. Like, you can get great deals. I know I'm not supposed to talk about pricing because some bags are really expensive right now, but still, if you are not what I am, really good at finding deals, oh my gosh, there are so many deals. So Preloved market is booming. Why should I be feeling like this? But I just want to know if any of you are feeling the same way as I am. Let's chat in the comment section down below. I am just curious about how you feel about Preloved items. Anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, please do give this video a thumbs up so that we can keep chit-chatting about things that go through my brain all day, all night, every morning while I dream about it. I have to tell you, I also dreamt about a KatL the other day. Oh my god, it's just insane how crazy I am about handbags. But yes, give this video a thumbs up, that you'll tell me that you love little Luxe chit chats like that. Then we can just talk about stuff that goes through my head. And if you enjoyed my videos and also my channel, I hope you'll subscribe as well. Otherwise, everyone, please take care, stay safe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!